Do you want to study more effectively? Are you seeking ways to make the most of your study time? Well, you're in the right place. Let's embark on a journey to enhance your learning experience. Today, we're going to explore the fundamentals of effective studying. We'll unveil 7 advanced study strategies that can help you maximize your productivity and retain more information. So if you're ready to transform your study habits and level up your learning, you're in for a treat. Stay tuned as we dive into 7 advanced study tips. Tip number 1, establish a dedicated study space. Now, why is this so important? Picture this. You're trying to concentrate, but there's noise, distractions, and clutter around you. It's challenging to focus, isn't it? That's where a dedicated study space comes into play. This space should be quiet, well-lit, and free from distractions. It's not just about physical comfort, it's about creating an environment that signals to your brain, it's time to study. This mental association can significantly boost your focus and productivity. Think of it as your personal productivity zone. It's a place where you can immerse yourself in your studies, away from the hustle and bustle of everyday life. It doesn't have to be fancy or elaborate, it just needs to be conducive to studying. So, whether it's a corner of your room, a local library, or a quiet cafe, find that perfect spot and claim it as your own. Remember, your study space is a significant factor in your studying effectiveness. Moving on to tip number 2, the power of a study schedule. Imagine having a personal assistant who organizes your study time, keeps you on track, and helps you reach your academic goals. That's exactly what a study schedule does. It's your secret weapon against procrastination and inefficiency. A study schedule provides structure to your study routine and helps you manage your time effectively. It's like a roadmap leading you to your academic goals. You can plan your study periods, prioritize your subjects, and manage your workload efficiently. No more cramming the night before an exam or feeling overwhelmed with assignments. Now, let's talk about the art of creating a realistic and flexible study schedule. First, evaluate your weekly obligations and time constraints. Allocate time for each subject based on its difficulty and your comfort level with the material. Remember, it's not about studying longer, it's about studying smarter. Flexibility is key. Life happens. There might be unexpected events or tasks that can disrupt your schedule, so always leave some wiggle room for adjustments. And lastly, set achievable goals for each study session. Instead of just reading a chapter, aim to understand a concept or solve a set of problems. This will give you a sense of accomplishment and keep you motivated. So go ahead, create your study schedule and take control of your academic life. Remember, a study schedule isn't just about studying, it's about creating a balanced lifestyle. Our third tip focuses on active learning techniques. Active learning is a broad concept, but at its core, it's about engaging with the material you're studying rather than just passively absorbing it. It's about taking an active role in your own learning process. And how do we do that, you might ask? Let's dive into some techniques. First up, we have the technique of summarizing information. Instead of just reading or listening to information, take a moment to put it in your own words. This could mean writing a summary of a chapter you've read, or explaining a concept you've learned in your own unique way. By doing this, you're not just storing information, but you're actually processing it, understanding it, and making it your own. Next, we have the technique of teaching others. This can be a particularly powerful way to really cement your understanding of a topic. When you teach something, you have to understand it well enough to explain it clearly to someone else. You may even find yourself discovering new aspects or perspectives of the topic that you hadn't considered before. So, grab a friend, a family member, or even an imaginary student and start teaching. And finally, let's talk about flashcards. This age-old study tool is a classic for a reason. Flashcards force you to actively recall information rather than just rereading it. And the great thing about flashcards is that they can be used for just about any subject. Whether you're studying history, science, language, or math, flashcards can be your best friend. Now, why are these active learning techniques so beneficial? Well, they transform studying from a passive activity into an engaging one. Instead of just trying to memorize information, you're interacting with it, understanding it, and retaining it at a much deeper level. It makes studying less of a chore and more of an exploration. Active learning techniques transform studying from a chore to an engaging activity. Tip number 4 is about the importance of breaks and rest. Picture this, you're running a marathon. If you sprint from the start, you'll exhaust yourself and won't make it to the finish line. Studying is no different. It's a mental marathon where breaks are your water stations. They help you recharge, maintain focus, and avoid burnout. Think about the last time you crammed for an exam. Did you remember everything? Probably not. That's because our brains need downtime to process and retain information. Rest is not wasted time. It's an integral part of effective studying. Now let's talk about the Pomodoro technique. It's a time management method where you study for 25 minutes, then take a 5-minute break. Repeat this cycle 4 times, then take a longer break. It's like interval training for your brain, helping you maintain focus and efficiency. Remember, your brain needs a break to absorb information and stay sharp. Our 5th tip is about maintaining a healthy lifestyle. It's no secret that our physical health can have a profound impact on our mental and cognitive abilities. This includes our capacity to concentrate, retain information, and think critically, all of which are crucial for effective studying. Let's start with nutrition. You've probably heard the saying, "You are what you eat." Well, it's not just a cliché. The foods we eat can directly influence our brain function. Consuming a balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains can fuel our brain, enhancing alertness and memory. Hydrating adequately is equally important. Dehydration can lead to fatigue and impaired cognitive performance, so aim for at least 8 glasses of water a day. Next, let's talk about exercise. Regular physical activity can boost our brain health by improving blood flow and oxygen supply to the brain. This can enhance our cognitive functions and even stimulate the growth of new brain cells. Try incorporating at least 30 minutes of moderate exercise into your daily routine. It could be a brisk walk, a bike ride, or even dancing to your favorite tunes. Just get moving. Finally, we have sleep. Never underestimate the power of a good night's sleep. During sleep, our brains consolidate the information we've learned throughout the day, enabling us to remember and apply it better. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of sleep each night, and try to keep a consistent sleep schedule. This not only helps your body know when to wind down, but also ensures you're getting the quality sleep necessary for optimal brain function. All these elements, nutrition, exercise, and sleep, work together to create a healthy lifestyle that supports effective studying. Remember, moderation is key. It's about creating sustainable habits that enhance your overall well-being, not just during exam season, but for life. A healthy body fosters a healthy mind, so don't neglect your physical well-being. The 6th tip is about seeking help when needed. It's a common misconception that asking for help is a sign of defeat. On the contrary, it's a powerful tool for overcoming challenges and enhancing your understanding. When you're grappling with complex study material, don't hesitate to reach out for assistance. Tutors can offer personalized guidance to clarify even the most intricate topics. They can help you approach problems from a new perspective, making the learning process more enjoyable and less daunting. Study groups are another excellent resource. By collaborating with peers, you can gain diverse insights, share knowledge, and learn from each other's strengths. It's a collective journey towards academic growth and development. And let's not forget about online forums. They're a treasure trove of information where you can ask questions and receive answers from a global community. So don't shy away from asking for help. It's an essential part of the learning process. Remember, seeking help isn't a sign of weakness, but a step towards success. Finally, our 7th tip is to review regularly. This doesn't just mean going over your notes the night before a test. No, it's about making review a regular part of your study routine. Regular review helps information stick in your long-term memory, making it easier to recall when you need it. It's like keeping your brain's filing cabinet tidy and organized. Now, let's take a moment to recap our advanced study tips. We've talked about the importance of a dedicated study space, the power of a study schedule, the benefits of active learning techniques, the necessity of breaks and rest, the impact of a healthy lifestyle, and the value of seeking help when needed. Each of these tips plays a crucial role in effective studying. But remember, consistency and dedication are key. It's not about studying harder, it's about studying smarter. And with these tips in your arsenal, you're well on your way to becoming a more effective learner. Remember, the secret to effective studying isn't about cramming, but about creating a balanced and consistent study routine. If you found this content valuable, give the video a like and subscribe to our channel for more informative content in the future.